1954, Roger Bannister broke the 4-minute mile. Nobody thought that was possible. Who's the second person to break the 4-minute mark in the mile? Who cares? Right? Nobody, it doesn't matter, right? It was considered impossible for decades until it happened. Once it happened, right, it was free game. And so a number of years ago, Tim Alderman was teaching a prospecting class at one of my early Sandler conferences. Tim's from Atlanta. Tim, you here? I've seen you around conference. And Tim was teaching us some techniques around leaving voicemails. And Tim taught us this voicemail. Some of you might have heard it. Hey, John, Sean Coyle, I think it may be important you and I speak. Call me, 412-654-5004. Who's heard that before? Right? Yeah, we've heard it, right? Now, I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I was brand new in the Sandler network. I had come from a pretty successful selling career, meaning I had a chip on my shoulder. And I think I went to my first Sandler conference to be the smartest guy in the room. And so Tim says at the front of the stage, anybody have a problem with that? My hand was right up. Mistake one. Sean, he does that in a beautiful southern drawl. Sean, what's the issue? I said, Tim, listen, that kind of stuff might work down south where you guys live. You're a little slower. I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're a pretty sophisticated metropolitan area. Yeah, you ought to laugh about that. I said, our folks are going to catch on to that real quick. He said, Sean, you're telling me that because you've done it 100 times and they all caught on, or you're telling me that because that's what you believe and feel? I should have just walked out of the room right at that moment. I knew the answer. It's what I believed and felt, right? If you're going to do things, right, creating change, make sure you have empirical data, right, before you say it won't work. And the only way you can gain empirical data is by doing repetitive practice, right? Don't say, and he challenged me. He said, go out, try it 100 times. Tell me what happens next. I went out, did it 100 times. Guess what? I was wrong. Don't let feelings dictate actions. Let actions dictate feelings.
Thank you for watching this highlight video from the Sandler Summit. You can join us for the next Sandler Summit in 2024, March 19th and 20th at the Orlando World Center Marriott. Register now at sandler.com/summit.